Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Calderone. It's a special edition of Coach's Corner here on UAlbanySports.com. We're being joined by the head coach of the UAlbany baseball team, John Mueller. You know it's special when we're taking it out of the studio and we're bringing it to the field. Although the only problem is when we do the sit-down stuff, it kind of disguises the height discrepancy. So, yeah, at one time I was 5'6", but I'm 42, so this is where you start to shrink.
That's okay.
Not a problem for you. How you been, bro?
Good. We're really excited to be home. Obviously a good Binghamton team coming in this weekend, and after 25 straight on the road, and I think that's the longest stretch in my 19 years. Really excited for the guys to be able to play in front of their family and student athletes and the rest of the crew here at Albany.
So you've spent the first 25 games on the road. That has to be easily the longest streak in the country.
I would guess so. If anybody else has played longer, hats off to them. But the guys have really performed well considering all the changes in the weather and the travel and all that stuff that we don't talk a lot to the guys about. But as a coaching staff and as a group, I think that they've shown great resiliency. That's one of the words that they've used to characterize this team. And had a good week. Went to St. John's, top 10 team in the country, played them, and bounced back. Came back and played Manhattan last night, and a day off today, a light practice, a good lift in, and then getting ready for Binghamton coming in Friday and 2 on Saturday. So. The guys are excited. We're excited. It's nice to. It seems like a foreign spot being in that dugout, but guys are really excited. Sean did a great job getting the field in shape, so we're excited.
I know you play so many games, 40, 50 games during a season, but what did you like in that Manhattan game, besides the obvious, getting the win, that you hope translates into this series going into Binghamton this weekend?
Well, offensively, we struggled with the bats a little bit for a period of time, but we were able to put a lot of good swings on balls. There's a lot of guys that got healthy offensively that day. We also were able to play a lot of younger guys. I think we had 6 of the 9 starters were freshmen or sophomores, and we were able to get those guys evaluated and get them some ground time out there so we can really see where they're going and what kind of progress they've made. And we had a great start out of JT. That was excellent. And Derek Balbier's got out for a couple innings, and Terry got some work. And when these guys sit for a long time, the expectations have to be reasonable. When you don't pitch for 18 or 19 days and you hop on that mound with a pair of spikes on, you can't expect guys to be perfect all the time. You'd like them to be that, but in this weather, in this environment, in this region, with all the variables that go into it, you have to have reasonable expectations. But I've been very happy with the way the guys have competed so far.
I know you said that you're very happy to finally be in that dugout, but for your players, to be able to spend 25 of your first games on the road, and finally here we are, middle of April, they get to play a home game. How excited are they?
Well, I think that you'll find that there's just going to be a loose atmosphere today for sure. Light practice, coming off 2 days on the road, travel, and I think it's good for everybody. I think it does good for the soul to be able to hit last in Albany, not hit last in Lowell. Hear our own walkout songs, and be able to defend the field that they're so proud of. I think that's the big thing. Playing a varsity field is something, especially for the older guys, and it gives the younger guys a real taste of what it's like to play here. And there's certainly a distinct advantage when you're playing at home. Make no mistake about it.
Sir, a pleasure as always, whether it's indoors or here at Varsity Field. And again, I'm Joe Calderone. This was another edition of Coach's Corner. Don't forget, you got to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Thanks for watching UAlbanySports.com. We'll see you next time.